Hello guys and welcome back to United's Call. It's our United versus Southampton preview. This is a game that we must win. Forget about the transfers, forget about Liverpool signing players, forget about City being in form. Tonight we have a game. What's important is that we pick up the 3 points. So we've got the FA Cup, we've got the Europa League and we've got the league. We must bounce back in the league tonight. We've only won 2 of our last 5 games. So it is vital that we bounce back to solidify top 4 and to maybe, you never know, pressure City, pressure them, go. So they're going, oh, Manchester United have just won, we need to win. Put the pressure on City and you never know, we can see ourselves back in the title race. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. So, I'm going to start off, what will Southampton bring? So, they're managed by Ralph Hasselhouten. Had to get the pronunciation right there. I really rate him as a manager. He's come in and he's changed Southampton. I used to look at Southampton and think, not going to get relegated, but they're not really a big threat. But under Hasselhouten, yes, they haven't won any of their, I think it's their last 5 games, which has pushed them down the table a bit. But they're a good mid-table club, they're a stable club, and Hasselhouten has got them playing a really, really good brand of football. So we really, really do need to be careful. Look, what we need to watch out for, Danny Ings. 7 goals this season, and for a mid-table club that doesn't create many chances, Danny Ings is a clinical striker, and you might go 7 goals in 19-20 games. Well, it's more than some of our players. Martial, 3 goals. Danny Ings is a quality player, and we need to watch out. Ward-Prowse. I think Fred should start the game, and I'll get on to Fred later, but Fred gives away silly free kicks, and we need to try and make sure that we don't let Ward-Prowse have a free kick on the edge of the box. I think he's one of the best dead ball specialists in the Premier League, and that is saying something because we've got some really, really good ones. But we've seen it a couple of years at Old Trafford. Ward-Prowse scored a brilliant free kick against us, and I hope it's not repeated tonight. I think he scored against us in the earlier game of the season. We won 3-2, but I can't remember if it was a free kick. But that one at Old Trafford really sticks in my mind, and we need to make sure that we do not let him get a free kick on the edge of the box. Look, it was 3-2 before Christmas. It took Cavani coming on and scoring 2 goals, and it took a Cavani last-minute winner for us to win. So Southampton really, really do pose a threat, and this is a game I think we must win. We can win it, but we need to approach it the right way. Look, there's a positive here. We're the favourites, obviously, but Southampton have got many injuries. They've got an injury crisis. They've got Diallo in their midfield, who's a young, energetic player, really been on form in recent weeks. They've got Romeo out. They've got Vestergaard out. They've got Walker-Peters out, who's a brilliant player. And they've got Theo Walcott out, another of their an attacker for them out. So look, West Ham are battered with injuries, and we're lucky. We haven't got many injuries. Phil Jones, I think, is the only one, but I don't think we've seen him in a while. But look, West Ham have got injuries, so we have a real chance to go. Southampton, you're weakened. We're Manchester United. You're coming to Old Trafford. We will smash you. And that's what I think we need to go out and do. We need to lay a marker down and go, yes, we've only won 2 of our last 5 games, but we're Manchester United. We're not going to back down. I'm going to put a marker down and beat Southampton. So look, what we must do to win, we must be on the front foot from the minute go. As soon as the players walk out in the pitch, we must be on the front foot. We need to press, we need to play a high line, and I think if we get an early goal, it would benefit us so greatly. Look, there's pressure on both Southampton and United at the minute. Both not in great form, both capable of turning it on when they need to, and both teams need to. I think if we score early, it puts pressure on Southampton and it just relaxes us a bit because it forces Southampton out, and so it means we can exploit them because they'll be playing a higher line to try and get a goal, and it means we'll be more comfortable, we'll be more relaxed. But the more the game goes on, the more we don't get a goal, the more Southampton sit back or getting their spirits up or going, look, we can get something out of this, the more we are sitting there nervous. Look, I know Manic said a couple of weeks ago, the more the game goes on, we've progressed, that we believe we'll get a goal. And yes, I do trust the team to go and get a win. But an early goal would settle it and it'd be so good to see. We'd be calm. Southampton would be the ones that need to make a change. Look, the team, we need to make changes. Look, David De Gea picks himself. He's a great keeper. He had a patchy season last season, but this season he's been really, really solid. And De Gea picks himself. The back line, Shaw, our best player in recent weeks, gone forward and defensively. Shaw has to be in the team. Wan-Bissaka on the right, I think there's no one else to play there, but Wan-Bissaka on his day is the best defensive right back in the league. And Wan-Bissaka. With the back line, we know Maguire's the captain, he's going to play. But it's not Maguire playing, it's who plays beside him. And it must be Eric Bailly. It must be. Lindelof, injury prone. And if Ollie wants to play him, then he can't play 3 games a week. He can't keep playing. But more importantly, Bailly is needed. Bailly is needed for the play that high line. We need a quick, pacey centre-back beside Maguire. And Bailly is the man to do that. And Maguire looks so much more comfortable with Bailly. The two of them is what will be key to us pressing and not letting Southampton out of their box. Play a high line, pressure them in, cave them in, don't let them out. Midfield, Fred. I've said I'm concerned because he gives away silly free kicks and Ward-Prowse can score them. But Fred is needed for his energy. Look, Matic is a great player. I've said, he's a great player in certain games. He's passed it in certain games. And against an energetic team like Southampton, Fred is the one that needs to play. McTominay, he's injured. So Fred is the one that needs to play. Pogba, brilliant. I think on his day is the best Manchester United player on talent. Pogba must start. And of course, ahead of him, Bruno picks himself. Bruno's been out of form, it happens, but this is the game I think Bruno will bounce back. Bruno needs a goal, needs an assist, he's our best player, and he's the reason why we're even contemplating a title race. That's even why we're in with a slight chance because of that man Bruno. The front three is complicated. Cavani starts. We aren't scoring enough goals, and we know that Cavani is a goal scorer. Cavani starts. Cavani is what we need. Rashford, Ollie's golden boy, isn't in form. But you know, with Rashford, he can have a moment of brilliance. He can easily come back in form, and it's obvious Ollie's going to pick him. Ollie has his favourites, and every manager does. So I can't say, oh, Ollie, you have your favourites. You know, if you have your favourites, fair enough. But when players like Van der Beek aren't getting on, then that's when it starts to become a problem. But you have the favourite in Rashford, and yeah, I'm happy with Rashford to start. The last front three position is difficult. I would start Van der Beek on the right because I believe Van der Beek can play there. But let's be honest, we won't see Van der Beek until the West Ham FA Cup game. And are you really going to play Mata and Dan James? Nah. So it's Martial. It's Martial. Isn't being informed, does not deserve to start. He is one of my favourite players, but he doesn't deserve it. But as I said, like Rashford, Martial can have a moment of brilliance like that, and the ball can end up in the back of the net. Haven't seen it much this season, but if it's Rashford, Cavani, Martial, with the rest of the team that I've said, I do think we can get a win. So I'm not going to complain too much. Rashford, Cavani, Martial, brilliant front three. It's just two of the players aren't in great form at the minute. But yeah, Southampton tonight, I am so excited for the game. I genuinely think we will bounce back. The score prediction I'm going to go with is, I'm going to go with 3-1 Manchester United. I think we're getting better defensively, but I still think we'll leak goals. I still think Southampton have an attacking threat, especially with Danny Ings. I think he's a great player. So yeah, I think we have the firepower to score a couple of goals, and Southampton will nick a goal. So I'd say 3-1 Manchester United. We need to win. So let's go Manchester United. Let's bounce back. Let's get the 3 points, and let's put the pressure on City. Thank you guys. Like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and share the video. Thank you guys.